Hey guys, and welcome to day 1, hour 4 of my 5-day water fast. I'm feeling pretty great. Obviously, going 4 hours without food is really not the biggest thing in the world. I had a big brunch this morning, so I'm still feeling that. All you can eat, you gotta love just eating as many waffles, pancakes, sausage, French toast as you can stomach. So moving from that to the other extreme, nothing at all for 5 days. It's a pretty daunting task for some people, for most people, I imagine. Myself, I'm feeling pretty excited, and I'm here to share that journey with anybody who cares to come along with me. So I want to give a little bit of a background with fasting in general and how it's worked for me in the past. I'm a big proponent of intermittent fasting. I went from about 195 pounds down to 190 consistently. 5 pounds really isn't too much, but I found my weight would fluctuate higher than 195 often before I started intermittent fasting. So from going from 195 that fluctuates up to 200 to a steady 190 was something that I found an improvement overall in how I feel, how I go about my day. Lifestyle wise, I'm in the gym 6 days a week. I feel pretty great most days, as in I feel pretty fit. I have a nice mix of cardio and weightlifting. Although I spend most of my time lifting weights, I enjoy strength training, bodybuilding. That's kind of something that's a passion of mine. So having the energy to do that is a big plus. Intermittent fasting allows you to have all the carbs and energy you need to get through those hard workouts. So recently I experimented with some longer fasts, did some 24-hour water fasts, some 40 hours. I learned the most important thing about going on a long water fast is to have your electrolytes up. Going without sodium is going to leave you feeling completely shattered, brain fog, really poor condition. So if you're thinking of doing any kind of fasting yourself for longer than 24 hours, make sure to get those electrolytes in, especially sodium. That's night and day difference since I've started doing that. Inspiration for this came from other YouTubers who are also proponents of a longer fast. Mark Smellybelly of the sugar fasting diet had someone on who was talking about his experience with 3 and 5 day fasts, and that really inspired me to go about doing the same thing, going for a longer period without any kind of solid foods, going strictly water and electrolytes. And that's what I'm going to be doing and documenting here on a daily basis until this coming up Friday, which I will break the fast at 1:40 p.m. on Friday, which will be 120 hours without food. And if I feel really good, I might go a day or two longer. Who knows? But yeah, my weight right now, it's at 188.8 pounds. I'm, like I said, stay in shape for the most part every day. I overeat now and again. That's kind of a big thing for me. I really enjoy a nice large supper. Lunches aren't really an issue. I can usually have a smaller lunch and be satisfied with the rest of my day. But yeah, so this is day 1, hour number 4. Feel relatively normal. Obviously, this is next to nothing. I'm excited for the days to come. Before I end this video, I'll show you a little bit of my stack, my protocol. So the main driver of this 5 days is going to be the pink Himalayan salt, just regular natural fine table salt, Himalayan style. I'll be taking about 3.5 to 4 grams of this just to keep those electrolytes up. From what I understand, when you're on a water fast for an extended period of time, it's nice to have a little bit more salt than you would otherwise on maybe like a high processed diet or something that's, a concern for people with high blood pressure. Thankfully, I have no health concerns in that department, so I'll be able to take those 3.5 grams without much of an issue. This will be the rest of the electrolytes. I'm doing a trace mineral drops. Basically, this contains things like magnesium. There's some additional sodium in here. A few other of the other essential electrolytes. Basically, this will be everything else that the salt doesn't cover for in the normal functioning of human body. Yeah, so I'm, like I said, pretty excited to share this with everybody. Hopefully you follow along. If you're inspired to do your own sort of fasting or any kind of diet, feel free to leave a comment and tell me what your own protocol is or your experiences with fasting, or any kind of nutrition otherwise. I'm always interested to hear other people's opinions. But yeah, I'll be talking to you guys tomorrow, probably feeling just as well. Longest I've ever done is a 40-hour fast. This will be much longer than that, 3 times longer than that. So overall, I'm very excited for the days to come, and I'll be sure to keep you guys all up to date. Thanks for tuning in.